So hello traders, I'm back again in this week. So as usual, I told you guys that I'm going to start trading fully and be telling you about my inside trading, how my account is going and all of that. So I'll be doing that now. We're back active in trading, and then I'm going to give you more details about my profit account maybe on Friday or Saturday, any of these days, because we are just in the middle of the week. So we're just Tuesday today is Tuesday. So I'll still need to trade along the week. So if I trade along the week, then from there, then I'll now be able to give you much information about my trading, my account with the profit that I'm trading. So that is what I have to say. And also again, I want to to inform you guys that it's a lot of things that I need to tell you guys, and how I'm proceeding with my trading career, and how what I'm looking for, and I'm sharing those experience to let you understand. Or if you find it important, you can be able to try to you know see how you can go about it if you want to do it. But I'm still saying that I am not here to advise anybody. I'm not in a position to advise anybody. I'm just here to document my journey, share how I'm trying to navigate through my struggles and all of that. So that is what it is. So going back to trading, there's a lot of things that as a trader you need to really look up to, and I want to give you example, give you some kind of example. So if Nile University in Abuja, it's one of a very popular private university in Abuja. Nile University, um Nile University was heavily controlled by the white people, was heavily controlled by the Turkish people. And at that time, almost people who do construction work like painting, screening, mostly they have to come from Turkish. They will come and then they will do professional jobs. So I know I used to so I was opportune to do something with the white people, work with them, learn work with them. And if some of you know, if you have been to like Sheraton Hotel before, or I think it's Sheraton Hotel, right, or one of the big hotels. So most of their job there, most of the contract job there was given by the white people. So mostly was those Turkish people. So they subcontract the job, give it to the white people. So we the black people, we have the opportunity to work with them. So they will call us, we'll go to those places and they will work, because they were very very professional. So they needed something beyond what Nigerians workers or skillful workers, the quality that they will bring will not be up to them. So they used to use them. And if you know the Turkish college school at say too, by that time, those days, the job there was controlled by the white people. So why am I saying all of this? Why I'm bringing all of this, because I've worked with a lot of white people, even both Chinese people, Turkish and other, white races, white people. So I get to see how they do things. I think the way those people take risks is different than the way we take risks, right? And those people, they are not that, like trying to show you that they are wiser than you, but they are like psychological balance. They are mentally stable. they their mind is stable to do something willingly. And getting to work with those people really exposed me to understand how white people think, and how they behave, how they work on something, and at the end of the day the thing will work out. Those people can be like invest they can invest in themselves, bet on themselves. White people can say, okay, we have to bet, you know we have to bet like $10 every single day in this business, and then for the next 6 months, let's see the outcome. Let's collect data. Let's collect enough data to see what is happening. Is it that we have a good plan, or is it that we don't have a good plan? Already they are coming with plan. Already they have how they want to do it, right? But if they bet like $10, each single day and collect enough data for 6 months, they want to know if they are profitable. They will go back to the data and say, okay, this is what we are doing that we are being profitable. If they are not profitable, they are like, what is happening? Is it that we are not doing this thing right? If they know that they are doing it right, they will skip that part. Is it that we are risking much? They will look, okay, we are risking no more. So they will say, is it the economic sector, the Nigerian economic, issue that is making us not be profit? So there's a lot of information that they have to, see. If they are making money, they will believe their system is working. They keep on doing it. But if they are not making money in that 6 months, they will have to find out, okay, what is the problem? Where are we having an issue? And then from there, they will get to restructure themselves, understand what to do next, and then how to navigate it. So, why am I saying this? I'm saying this because as a trader, before you can, come to that conclusion or say that maybe you are bad, you have to collect enough data by trading. You get me? You have to have a plan. You get me? Okay, this is what you have learned about trading. Okay, you have come. So how long have you, execute that plan, and what result do you have? So that data should be your backbone to learn from it. If you are making money, fine. What you learn is correct. So keep on doing it. But if you are losing money, what is happening? Is it that my technique are bad, or is it that my psychology, I'm not stable mentally, or my psychology is not good? So these are things that you have to look out for. You get me? So if you have traded for 6 months, go and review yourself, review your data, because you have collected not a lot of data. Yeah, and if you have not collected a lot of data, then you are coming from a fearful place, because in the next 6 months you have taken enough trade that you could know the reason why you are failing, know the reason why you are not doing well, because everything will be reflecting. You will know where the issue are coming. You know how to navigate through those situation, or whatsoever you want to call it. So for me, this is how I get the opportunity to see how these people manage themselves and do. And these people are not people who are like risking go all in. That is a very dangerous something that you see. We black people, we believe that risk is about going all in, but risk is not always about going all in. Risk is about betting a certain amount of money, irrespective, or if it goes well. If it doesn't go well, at least you could still have something to maintain yourself. You could still have something to do well for yourself, rather than thinking of you now become depressed. You don't know what to do. That is not how to take risks, bro. That is not the way how to take risks. You understand? I'm just telling you from people who I work with and all of that. So that is what it is, guys. You have to collect enough data, and let that data be the information that you are going to use to judge yourself. So that is what I want to tell you guys. So that is it, guys.